Hey everyone, I wanted to do a video on what was formerly one of my favorite stocks in the market and now has turned into one of the stocks that I'm telling you all to avoid. And I've told you that for several months now. Chegg, the education technology company, its business has been turned upside down because of ChatGPT. Most of what Chegg offered to students, where students had to pay between $15 and $20 per month, they can get with ChatGPT for free. And so Chegg's business has just completely been turned upside down. And in fact, I released a video, I think around late January, telling you all, informing you that, hey, if you have Chegg, sell this stock. And today, Chegg reported earnings and the stock is down 33% in after hours after the release of its earnings report, where, investors got to see firsthand the impacts that ChatGPT had on Chegg's financial results. Now, being a university professor myself and being on campus as often as I am, I saw how students were using ChatGPT and how they stopped using Chegg, and I was able to sound an early warning to you all and let you all know, hey, look out for this one. This is one to avoid. If you own it, sell it, because I saw the big changes happening on campus already. And in its latest earnings report, Chegg noted revenue decreased 7% year over year. Subscription subscribers decreased 5% year over year. And this is for the time January, February, March. Okay, so this was in the first 3 months of the year. And, if you think about a college semester, January you could kind of ignore, right? January at my university and in the CSU system, the California State University system, the largest state university system in the US, um, you're on a vacation for most of January. You come back in late January, and the first week of classes, all we really do is go over the syllabus, course, what's required and all that. So students don't really use services like Chegg or even ChatGPT in January because there aren't very many assignments to do in that time. February is when it gets going, but even still, your first midterm or your first exam is usually not for 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks into the semester. So you're talking, late February is when students really start to look for help with their assignments, with their homeworks, with their exams. So that's really what's happening, and Chegg tells us that much. If we look down further here, in the first part of the year, we saw no noticeable impact from ChatGPT on our new account growth, and we were meeting expectations for new signups. Well, yes, that you know, based on what I just explained and how universities work, you're not really going to see much of an impact in January and in February because that's really the slowest 2 months of the year in terms of demand for services like that. However, since March, we saw a significant spike in student interest in ChatGPT, a significant spike. We now believe it's having an impact on our new customer growth rate, as I predicted it would have. As I predicted it would have in a video in January. You can go back and see it. Hopefully, you all got to watch that video and you avoided this stock, which I'm telling you, it used to be one of my favorites because they have a an abundance of content that helps students with their studies. And that, they had over 80 million pieces of content that was helping students with their studies that was hard to find elsewhere. And they were able to charge, $15 to $20 per month. They had over 5 million subscribers paying that, and they were growing every year. But now with ChatGPT, students can get that for free, and arguably it's better. ChatGPT is arguably better just in terms of searchability and functionality. You don't have to go through all of the different steps in what you have to go through on Chegg. You could just type it right into the search bot and you get the answer with step-by-step explanation. I'm worried about Chegg here. And so I don't think, and I don't feel that this 33% decrease is a buying opportunity. This is not one where you're like, oh, should I buy this on the dip? The answer is no, absolutely no. This is just a wake up call for those of you that might still have Chegg in your portfolio and you look at it tomorrow and you say, well, what is this stock that fell in my portfolio? I've forgotten about this one, and you see you still have Chegg, it's an opportunity to sell it before it goes down even more, because the entire business model, in my opinion, is in question. The entire competitive advantage was thrown into question by what ChatGPT offers. Now, they may be able to find a workaround. They may be able to find a way to utilize ChatGPT to enhance their own services. I wouldn't be counting on that. I would just sell it right now and then wait and see if they are able to find a workaround, and then you can always come back into the stock. But this is a sad, sad story. One of my former favorite stocks has now become one that is not worth holding in your portfolio, not even at this significantly lower price. So there you have it. Sad to see, but it is what it is. If you have Chegg stock, make sure you sell it. If you don't have it, make sure to avoid it. This is not a buying opportunity. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe because you will get these updates. I sent out a video in January and February saying, hey, look out for Chegg. Do not buy this stock. So if you saw that video and you followed my recommendation, you would have saved yourself this huge, huge downside. So you're going to want to be subscribed. You're going to want to turn on notifications to get all of these updates because it could save you a ton of money. And what does it cost you to subscribe? One click of a button, right? So go ahead and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys soon. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.